Nigeria is said to be the world's fifth largest producer of palm oil and #1 in sub-Saharan Africa. It produces 1 million tons with a value of $647.9 million. In spite of this level of production, the total demand is above the supply by 340,000 tons. That's about 34%. Well, Aisha Bello from Financial Derivatives Company is here with me to look at this. Good afternoon, Aisha. Thank you very much for joining us on the program.
Good afternoon to you.
Well, palm oil demand in Nigeria higher than supply. So how is the demand gap being met, and what is the impact on Nigeria's balance trade?
The consumption gap of approximately $300 million is being met by both legal and smuggled imports. Palm oil is more of an employment issue than balance of trade issues. With the fact that the economy is still very much reliant on crude oil trade. It's significant for non-oil trade, but then it is insignificant when compared to total trade. If we increase the level of production to meet up with the demand, it's going to have a larger impact on generating employment opportunities than having impact on total trade. Okay,
now this commodity is one of the items on the forex prohibited items. Yeah. Okay, so how has this affected the domestic production and, of course, the financial performance of some of the key players? We have Okomo Oil and Presco.
Yeah, in a world of globalization, Nigeria seems to be much reliant on this outmoded economic philosophy of infant industry protection. This protectionist strategy, instead of help boost domestic production, it has encouraged customers' exploitation and rent seeking for smugglers. I mean, higher profits for smugglers. In terms of in 2015, when they included oil palm in the CBN's forex restriction list, we saw increase in prices of palm oil, of crude palm oil, because there was no increase in production to commensurate with the demand. There was increase in revenue of the prices increased by approximately 50%. As a result of this, major players like Okomo PLC and Presco PLC, their revenues increased substantially. However, as a 9-month 2018 financials, we saw a downturn in their revenues, but we expect their revenues to improve, their financial performance to improve in the near term based on their expansion and investment strategies.
Okay, in the process of doing your research, what are the challenges you discovered that perhaps domestic palm oil industry face, and what you have said, what expectations for some of these companies, what gave rise to those expectations? What did you also see for you to give such forecast? The domestic oil industry faces some challenges, such as limited supply of quality seedlings, poor infrastructure, and inconsistent government policies. All these challenges can be addressed if governments can, channel investments for local construction of improved and skilled technologies. Also, more needs to be done to research and development of this commodity. All right. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for having me.